September 26, 2024. Thursday of the 25th week in Ordinary Time. A reading from the book of Ecclesiastes. Vanity of vanities, says the preacher, vanity of vanities. All is vanity. What does man gain by all the toil at which he toils under the sun? A generation goes, and a generation comes, but the earth remains forever. The sun rises, and the sun goes down, and hastens to the place where it rises. The wind blows to the south and goes round to the north, round and round goes the wind, and on its circuits the wind returns. All streams run to the sea, but the sea is not full. To the place where the streams flow, there they flow again. All things are full of weariness, a man cannot utter it, the eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. What has been is what will be, and what has been done is what will be done, and there is nothing new under the sun. Is there a thing of which it is said, "See, this is new"? It has been already in the ages before us. There is no remembrance of former things, nor will there be any remembrance of later things yet to be among those who come after. The word of the Lord. Responsorial Psalm. Response: O Lord, you have been our refuge, from generation to generation. You turn man back to dust, and say, Return, O children of men. To your eyes 1,000 years are like yesterday, come and gone, or like a watch in the night. O Lord, you have been our refuge, from generation to generation. You sweep them away like a dream. Like grass which is fresh in the morning. In the morning it sprouts and is fresh. By evening it withers and fades. O Lord, you have been our refuge, from generation to generation. Then teach us to number our days, that we may gain wisdom of heart. Turn back, O Lord. How long? Show pity to your servants. O Lord, you have been our refuge, from generation to generation. At dawn, fill us with your merciful love. We shall exult and rejoice all our days. Let the favor of the Lord our God be upon us. Give success to the work of our hands. O give success to the work of our hands. O Lord, you have been our refuge, from generation to generation. Alleluia, alleluia. I am the way, and the truth, and the life, says the Lord. No one comes to the Father except through me. Alleluia. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. At that time, Herod the Tetrarch heard about all that was happening, and he was perplexed, because it was said by some that John had been raised from the dead, by some that Elijah had appeared, and by others that one of the prophets of old had risen. Herod said, John the first beheaded, but who is this about whom I hear such things? And he sought to see him. The Gospel of the Lord. Reflection. Thursday, 25th week in Ordinary Time. In the Gospels different people are shown as reacting to Jesus in different ways. Herod Antipas, the son of Herod the Great, was Tetrarch of Galilee during the public ministry of Jesus. He ruled Galilee on behalf of Rome. In this morning's Gospel reading, Luke gives us a portrayal of the way Herod Antipas reacted to Jesus. Luke says that when Herod heard about all that was being done by Jesus, he was puzzled. He was asking himself the question, who is this? As a result, he was anxious to see Jesus. In Luke's Gospel, Herod finally did get to see Jesus. In the course of the Passion of Jesus, Pilate sent Jesus to Herod for a second opinion, but Luke tells us that although Herod questioned him at great length, in the end Herod and his soldiers treated Jesus with contempt and mocked him. Herod was curious about Jesus, but his curiosity did not lead to faith. Yet, there were other people in the Gospels who were curious about Jesus and whose curiosity eventually led them to faith. Nathanael and Nicodemus come to mind. Even for people of faith, there is much to be curious about in regard to Jesus. The question of Herod Antipas, who is this, is a good question for us all. It is a question that keeps us searching for Jesus. We always need to be searchers in his regard because we can never know him fully in this life. As St. Paul says, now we see as in a mirror dimly. We are all on a quest to know the Lord more clearly so as to love Him more dearly and follow Him more nearly.